Can you guys see the screen yet? All right. You guys are going to have to bear with me. I have a really bad cold. And my nose is very... Oh, yeah. My nose is very stuffed. If you make me laugh, I'm going to cough. Yes. So, I've been doing a lot of open mouth breathing today. Ooh. Maybe I will. Tonight, these are the tags we're making right here. Yes, as you can see. You just got rid of your cold, Marlene? Oh, lucky you. Yeah, it's not good. Here, let me just pan up so you can see my nose. It's red. I need a flu shot too. But thank you all for coming tonight. Like I said, I'm just kind of sounding a little funny and funky. And my light is putting a little glare on my red nose. It's awesome. Got my Pepsi here in case I start coughing. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Christina. Thanks. It's taken me a little bit of getting used to. I lopped off about 6 inches or so. Aw, thank you, Sue. Yes. Oh no. Is the screen freezing it already? Oh. Thank you, Romel. Homel. Echoey voice. If you hear an echoey voice, you might have 2 screens open. Let's see here. I'm just adjusting my screen and everything. Ooh. So yeah, we might have a little glitches here and there if there's people logging in a lot at one time. Usually that happens. Oh, Heather, how did I know? Yeah, sometimes if you have 2 screens open and you'll hear an echo. So it happens time and time again. Oh wait, Deb's here? Oh my gosh. Hello, Deb. We were all worried about you. We're glad to see you. I know, Heather. You're on here enough. You know what you're doing. Yes. Okay. Anyway, here are the tags we're making tonight. And they're all made with the Rondell line, which was new at CHA Summer. And let's see if I can do like a little close-up shot of each one. Some things I used on here, I'm not using the same tonight, but just little variations of it and some fun little techniques I thought you guys might enjoy. You know, they're all going to come out great. I just really enjoy doing these tag classes, and everybody seems to enjoy them too. And these are perfect for mini books, layouts, all kinds of projects that you can incorporate them into, or just leave them as is. These are on this board because this is how I displayed it at CHA, so they're Velcroed on. Yes. So I could try to take them off, but I said, nah, just leave them on for the show for now. So we're going to make about 6 tags tonight, and there's a couple things I wanted to go over quickly before we get the show really started. I don't know if any of you guys have looked at the Prima Art Venture that's coming up. We have a big Prima event coming in January, from January 18th through the 20th. It's right after CHA. Lisa Gibbons is going to be there. She's going to be doing book signings, and it's going to be around the same time we're going to release her new lines. So that's really exciting. And the event has 6 teachers, and we're bringing some international teachers in, which I think is really awesome because sometimes we don't always get to take classes with them. We've got Anna Dabrowska, Finnebear. We've got Nick Howard, who does a lot of big picture classes, and she's just really well known for her journaling and amazing stuff. Janine Coxwara, Janine's from Australia. She has been on the Prima design team for a long time, and she's an educator now, and her stuff is amazing. As a matter of fact, she will be on Live with Prima next week, so I'm super excited about that. We have Julie Nutting, who has her 2nd book coming out. She does the paper dolls and the mixed media. We have Marion, of course. And Marion's going to be doing a journal, and we have Heidi Swap, and Heidi's just a phenomenal teacher, really great. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. I hope I'm not. But they're all amazing teachers. Prima's just putting out a special event just for you guys because they wanted to do something really, really fun and special. You can treat yourself to a luxury hotel. It's the JW Marriott in Palm Desert. And the meals are going to be like 5-star. There's going to be all-day make and takes on Saturday, like all day. And I'm actually going to be there, but not teaching. I'm going to be there behind the scenes helping organize. And, you know, maybe I'll do a make and take. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to be there too, so you'll still get to see me. Sharon will be there. Hopefully Jamie will be there. And the whole gang. So it's going to be really, really fun. Let me see if I can... link to the site for you guys. Yeah. So it's just something really, really special that they really want to put on for all of you guys who are our biggest Prima fans, and we love you all, and we want to treat you to something really amazing. So Prima's putting on this, and the goodie bags, huge goodie bags. I mean, everything. So check out the site. I just linked it. If you're watching later, you can go to Facebook, our Facebook fan page, and click on events, and it'll be there. Okay. So really awesome. Really, really awesome. And I'm excited to meet Lisa Gibbons. I don't know what she's going to think of me. Yeah. You can come and be a helper, Homel. You and Chris. Okay, let's get started. You know, I'm just going to show you guys stuff as I build it, rather than going through all the stuff at the beginning of the show. YourMemoriesHere.com has the kits for tonight's class if you're interested in getting the whole shebangy. And I'm going to pan down now and get her going. I gotta push this over a little bit. So again, please forgive me with my cold and all that I got going on here because it's a little crazy. Okay. So we got all these goodies we're going to play with, and I actually went ahead and put paper on the tags. Now these tags are just standard shipping tags. Okay, there's some kind of crazy size like 2.5 by like 3 3/4 or something weird like that, but it's just a standard one. You can use any size because you're going to be covering them with 12 by 12 paper. So you're going to have tons of paper left over to cover these guys. And these are the Rondell papers, and I just love them. I think they're so soft. Oh, look at the polka dots. Aren't they the best? Yes, there's so many goodies in this kit. So many goodies we're going to be playing with. And I just went ahead and got the boring stuff done first, and I just kind of covered my tags. I think I'm missing one. Oh, there's one somewhere. There should be a black one somewhere, but it's lost in the chaos over. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, here's a polka dot one. I really am only going to do 6 tonight, but I just went a little crazy covering all my tags. Okay, so, and the other thing I did too ahead of time was I cut out this little hummingbird, and isn't he lovely? And he was in this paper here. See him right there? So I cut him out ahead of time, and I took my Rock Candy Distress Crackle paint and painted over him. So it made him a little bit more firm because, of course, this part here is very delicate. It's his little beak. And it has like a really cool like little crackling distressing going on, and I just think he's awesome. Excuse me. See, I told you I'm going to start coughing. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so let's get started with him. And I'm going to pull out the Namazi flowers, okay? And these are in cream, and they're lusciously layered. You can see this. Lots of layer and satin, pretty stuff going on. So what you want to do is take this flower apart, just like that. You're going to peel the center away. So we're going to expose this part, okay? And we're going to use the polka dot. And I think I want to put him right in the center. Let me get out my glue. Oh gosh, it's clogged. Don't take it apart. I know. But this is how you make your flowers go a little bit further. And you can kind of customize and build your own. Okay. Get that going right there. Guess what? I'm going to take one of these bel cantos, and this is in cream. It says cream, but to be honest with you guys, there's some pink in the center, and I had a big argument with Rebecca over this the other day because I was saying, no, they're pink, they're light pink. And she said, no, they're cream. So I guess they are cream. That's what it says on the packaging. But there is pink on these. I don't know if I can get this one apart. Yes, I can. So I'm just going to peel off that bottom layer, and I just like to rotate it in a little circle as I go around. All these flowers are handmade, so sometimes people are heavier with the glue than other times. There's a little, there's black thread in there. Interesting. So I'm going to put that in the center and kind of make my own flower. There is a little bit of black thread in here, and I'm not sure why. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is going to be like the easiest tag of all time. So far looking good, right? And you know, I've got my, I didn't bring my my foam down to do this, so I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm just going to add a little bit of black ink around this guy and bring out some of that crackling. It's really hard to see on camera, but the best way to describe this crackle is almost like a fine porcelain, like fine china. Okay, so that gave him just a little bit of color, and I want to tuck him into this flower. Okay, let me see if I can bring this up a little bit. All right. See, he's just kind of hanging out on the flower. He's coming to eat it a little bit. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to tell Pete to close the door upstairs, and I think he's up there singing right now. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but it's hilarious. I totally forgot to tell him to close the door. I don't know what he's doing. Who knows? Alright, so these are the Lorraine black ties. He's just getting over this cold too, by the way. So we're both quite the pair right now. I think some little mini black roses on here would look really super cute. What do you guys think? Or maybe a little black one, a little gray one. Yeah, I like that. Because there is a lot of gray and black in this paper line, but I love that. Yeah. So, and we don't want to cover up too much of this tag because we really want the black polka dots to show through, right? Yes, we do. Oh, there he goes. He's sneezing now. All right. And what I also love about these flowers is that they come with leaves. Yes. You know, I love my leaves. And I'm just going to tuck in a couple around here and there. I'm trying to be careful not to, like I said before, cover too much up. Yes. It is cold and flu season. we're all starting to be stuck indoors with each other, so take precautions. Stock up on your NyQuil and whatnot. All right, so far so good, right? That's looking okay? Then up here at the top, I'm going to add some black ribbon, some black seam binding. And you know what else I wanted to show you guys I found at Hobby Lobby? Tim Holtz makes these little reinforcers that are patterned. No one told me. Look how cute, right? So they're all patterned for you. And I was like, oh, I'm going to use these tonight for my tags instead of eyelets. I hope that's okay. I mean, you could certainly use eyelets if you want to. Which one am I going to use? You get like, I don't know, 100 or something. There's tons. I think I'll choose this one. This one's a little bit darker. Yeah, they're so cool. That's so clever. Of course, he came up with that. That's so clever. All right. Now, for my bow. And then we're good. See if I can tie a bow upside down. See if I can tie a bow in my sleep. Sure can. A little crazy with the ribbon though. Didn't really need that much. All right. Yeah, excuse me. All right. And that's our first tag. Voila. I need to adjust that bow a little bit, but so easy. So easy, you guys can do it. Ooh la la. All done. So there's our sweet little hummingbird tag. Let's see if I can shed some blade on her a little bit. All right, perfect. Sorry, guys. All right, next. Next, I think we're gonna do some stamping. I have these awesome rondelle cling stamps, and what I love most is that you get little hummingbirds, right? You also get this diamond patterned stamp. You get a couple words and a flower and leaves. So it's just really pretty, and I can see like making a really simple card just from some of these stamps from this one set. And I think that that is really, really awesome. So I'm going to do this little border here like that. It's going to go right onto your block. And this time I'm going to use some Distress Embossing ink. And I've got a little bit of Ranger Fine Black embossing powder. And what I feel like you can definitely get a great image if you just use ink, but sometimes you can really get that full-bodied, deep look from your stamp with embossing. And if you have a stamp that has fine details like this, I think it's really important to use the fine embossing powder so that it gets all of those little details for you. All right, so now I'm kind of nesting the diamonds together. All right, and I'll show you in just a second. You guys are just going to have to trust me, I guess. And you know what? I think I might, well, I don't know if we'll end up seeing it, but I think I might, just for the heck of it, do another strip coming up from the bottom. Why the heck not? And as you can see, too, I like to stamp off of my projects because it looks continual. You never really, I think a lot of people feel like they have to fit the whole image on and have it perfect, and that's not the case. Stamp off of your projects. It kind of makes it flow better. Let's see here. I'm going to use my paper to sprinkle my emboss powder on. All right. Oh, look at that. A big chunk of something just flew out of there. Nice. That's how I roll. Okay. And instead of like whacking your tag, which could knock a lot of stuff off, you just kind of want to flick the back of your tag just to take some of it off, some of that extra. Okay. So see, just like that. See where I nested the two up here? And I'm just going to give it a quick zap with my my heat gun here. There we go. All right, so see how it picked up all of those little tiny polka dots and little bit of scriptiness going on in your stamp. If you used regular embossing powder, I think it would work, but I think a fine is really important to use for something like this. Okay. Awesome. So that's done. So next, this is so simple. You guys are going to love this. These tags are a lot simpler than they look. That's just kind of how I've been lately. Just use a lot of simple stuff. All right, I'm going to tie my bow right around here. Yes, I know. Embossing can be challenging sometimes. It's a little bit of a pain. But you can practice on your scrap pieces first, you know, not on your masterpieces, you know, because then if you make a mistake and you absolutely hate it, it's no big deal. Okay, I'm going to put my little flower right here, my bel canto flower. Okay. And maybe like a little rose or two. How about that? I think that's a good idea. I think a little, oh, maybe a black one. No, maybe a gray one. What do you guys think? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a little white one. And then I have these cool little velvet trinkets. And you get 10 in a pack. These are really, really cute. So they have metal around the top, and then they have these little gemstones hanging down. So they're just really kind of fun. And I think I'm gonna have it like kind of tucked up in there. I'm just gonna like pretend I hung it on something. I'm just gonna glue it. Just add a little glue and stick it up there. And a little white rose. So far, so good. So when the glue dries, that hopefully will dangle. That's the key right there. And of course, I've got to add my leaves. All right, I'm like cooking tonight. I never know that I'm like not feeling too good. All right, I'll stop talking about how I don't feel good. I'm sorry. I almost called my mom to come over. Seriously. You just need your mom sometimes when you don't feel good. She just always knows how to make me feel better. All right. So, cute. So, see? It's dangling. Got a little dangle action going. Too funny. And you know what else it needs? It needs some bling. That's right. So these are the new sanded crystals that Prima came out with, and some of these are faceted, and some of them are like bumpy and sparkly, and some have like the jewels around them. I think that You have to see these in person, but they are too awesome. Okay, too fun. And as you know, there's already stickiness on the back. You know me, I like to like double stick everything and make sure it doesn't go anywhere, which it never will, but I gotta learn to trust the glue. Yes, trust the glue. So it's my favorite thing to do is just kind of sprinkle those onto a tag like that. Should I add another one down here? No, I don't need to. I've got my leaf, I've got my dangly. I'm gonna punch a hole. Let's see. I'm gonna punch a hole and add one of my new reinforcers. Let's see. One that's kind of darker. Oh, there's some faces on that one. Here we go. Like that. Okay. See the sparkle. How I know, choices. Hi, Lamore. So awesome. So that's our second tag. Woo! We are on fire. Well, look at that. Okay. All right. Next one we are going to do. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm already making a huge mess over here. I'm never going to find anything. I suppose I could do this one next. No. Oh gosh, you guys. I'm already losing stuff. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright. I think I'm going to do this one right here. And this one, kind of the same thing. And you guys know how I love my punches, right? I have all of my circle punches, my little scallop punches. So I use these by Marvy. I love them. I have every color, every size. My favorite thing to do is layer these guys. And I'm going to do that for this tag, I think. Alright. And I'm going to stamp a word, friends, on this one. This paper right here I love because it's the paper with all of the different plaids and shades and dots and flowers. Oh no, that's terrible bow. Peter,
what?
Could you please close the door?
Sorry, lady.
Oh no. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get you back here. I think I lost you for a second. Okay, am I still here? Alright, good. Alright, so it's this paper that I embossed on. Okay, see how it's got some oranges in here? And it's got all the different scripts and pinks and blacks and grays running through? Yeah, that's the paper I used for this. And what's nice is that you can kind of pick like what patterns you want to show and what part of the paper you want. So I chose some of the gray with some of the pink polka dots on the bottom, and I thought that was really cute. Alright, so now from that same stamp set, hold on a second. Here it is. It's right in front of me. There's a little word that says friends. Amigos. Amigas. Alright. And I always test my to see if it'll fit on here. I always put it over the stamp to make sure I can't see it. So I know it'll fit. Let's see. Yes. Alright. So yeah, they're right in the middle. And once again, I'm going to emboss. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use some of that embossing powder that I had before. I do have an embossing tray, but I apparently didn't think to grab it. All right, looking good. Let me get my industrial heat gun here. All right. Now, you don't have to emboss, but I like to just because it makes it that much more detailed and darker, like blacker, than sometimes ink can get. So that's why I like to do that. All right. Now, I'm just going to glue this right down to my other circle. So you guys can use any kind of die cuts for this, any kind of your favorite, you know, little dies that you love that will work. All right, and I'm going to get my distress tool out and just kind of bring out some of that white paper from the black, because I think that looks kind of cool. It's almost like inking the edge of your paper, except you're not inking, you're just kind of scratching it. So see, it just shows a little bit of that white core. All right. And I'm going to like put that guy right there, kind of off to the side next to the bow. I think that would look really cute. Yes. And move my bow over just a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so it's kind of coming off the side, which I think it looks cute that way. I actually should move this up a little. I would have moved it up. Yes, I do. I just decided I did, and I did it. I can't tell if it's straight or not because it's upside down, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out a Breton vine. A Breton vine is some of the vines that we have. They're made of paper. They have flowers, leaves, and some little spriggies. And what I love about these is that, you know, you can bend them all different ways. You can cut them up into sections. You know, you don't need to use the whole thing. You get quite a bit on one vine. So I'm actually going to lop off the top part of this. All right, and you know what I've decided I want to do? I want to take some of my gelatos, which gelatos are like a paint stick from Faber-Castell. And we are going to just take this paint stick and apply it right to the leaves. It's a little bit different from like spraying something, because if you spray something, you kind of, you know, have to color the whole thing or just kind of get creative when you do that. Okay, so I applied some green right to the leaves. And now I'm going to add a little bit of water here to the side with my little water mister. My T-Rex water mister I stole from Jack. And I'm just going to get my brush in that water, and I'm just going to smooth out that color I applied. Now, gelatos are really cool to use because you can color anything with them. You can also stamp with them. I see a lot of people use them for mixed media projects and things, and I love them. So they're kind of my new favorite thing. And this is called pistachio. This is a pistachio. See, just add a little bit of water to that color on the leaves, and instant leafage. Okay. Now this flower here, I can either leave it white, but I'm thinking that I might want to paint it silver. I have a silver gelato also. And this is going to be a little trickier because it's kind of bumpy, but I'm just going to go right ahead. And like a crayon, I'm just kind of adding color. Okay. Get some more of my water. Probably should clean off my brush and my pants so I don't get too much green in my silver, or silver in my green. Okay, so this is very subtle, but it's kind of metallic-y. I don't know if you guys can see that. And voila, it's done. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to tuck that up in here on my tag now that I have it all colored. Actually, I got too big of a... Yeah, it's fun. It's fine. I'm going to try to... I didn't glue down my ribbon, so I can slide it underneath it very easily. Kind of like that. Cute, right? And I'm going to glue that in there. Maybe. It does. It gives a watercolor look, the gelatos. Very pretty. All right, now. Oh, jeez. Excuse me, you guys. I'm so sorry you have to listen to me cough tonight. I think I'm going to add another like gray flower to match the silver in here. I think that'll look super cute, and I'll put that right over my bow. Okay. Yes, like that. And it's okay if you see a little bit of that stick coming down there. We'll fix that right up. Yes, we will. We will. And we can even add a couple more leaves, but I don't really think we need to. I think we could just leave it with the few leaves that it has. But here's what's really fun. Look at metal trinkets. That's right. Rondell has metal trinkets. And this is my favorite one. It's the hummingbird. Can you see that? Is it focusing? And then there's also some little framed gems with danglies and bows. And oh my gosh, so pretty. There's even bling in this one. And I think that he would look just totally adorable hanging down from something, but I don't want to cover him up with my big flower. Hold on, I gotta look and see. No. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to take off that top. No, I better not. I really want to though, because I don't know that I really want that top on there, but I love the bird. What do you guys think? Should I try to get it off with my scissors? Oh my gosh. These aren't my Tim Holtz scissors, so I don't think they're going to work. No. Alright, I'm just going to glue him in there. I really wanted to use him, and I think he's so stinking cute. I don't care. I don't care that he has a weird thing on his head. I'll cover it up with a leaf. He's so cute. Alright. I'm going to have him up in there. Can you see him? Yeah, it's like he's got a little hat on or something. I think I'm just going to add a couple more, like, a little bit more bling, and I think then I'll be done. Alright, alright. Alright, so some blingage, and we're done. Oh, except for the top, huh? You didn't punch our hole. Oops. Who cares? I can do that later. There we go. And then you can put a little eyelet in here, one of the reinforcers, whatever you like. But I think that we'll call that done. So we've done 3 now. 3 tags. So we are doing great. All right. I'm keep going. Stop talking. All right. So I'm going to start, I think, with just this guy right here. And I have like some, I don't know, like little strips and things. You guys know I love to add little strips and things. It's like little banners on my tags. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do that. I'm going to glue it first and then I'll cut it because then I can kind of see where I want to cut it. Sometimes it's hard to cut it first and then you're like, oh, I cut it too short. So just go ahead and glue it down and then customize it afterward. You know, I'll cut like a little notch down here to And I might even, I'm probably going to do a little bit longer than the tag even. Okay, and I'd say that this is about a 1/2 inch strip. I don't know. Maybe by a little over 6 inches or so. All right. And here's where, oh, here's another thing I want to show you guys. I have my handy dandy tag punch, which is, I don't know, this is like probably like a little 2-inch tag. And I just love to punch out a ton of these with my leftover scraps. So I did that. So I've got all kinds of colors and stuff here. And I think that I'm going to do another word. Let's see. I don't know if always. Always will fit. I don't know. I don't know why you'd stamp always, but why not? Let's just do it. Always. Like always love you, or you're always a pain in the neck. You're always in my way. You know, something sweet like that. Right? And I think I want the tag to kind of come up like from here. So I'm going to stamp it like this. There we go. Just dipping it into that good old prime black embossing powder. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and emboss that. All right. So I've got my little tag done. It says always. Looks like I got a little spoogie on there with my embossing powder. That's okay. And I'm going to start with this bel canto flower. Excuse me. And I think I'm going to do another little piece from this vine. Go. Color these again. A little bit of that gelato. There we go. Some green. And then I have a black one too. And I think I'm going to color that flower black. And instead of going right to the flower, I'm going to put it on my craft mat and then just paint directly onto my flower. I think that's going to be the easiest way. Yes. My paintbrush can really kind of reach into all those little nooks and crannies too, which I love. You know, sometimes that's not always easy when you spray, but I think that works best. I'm going to add a little more black. Not quite black enough. There we go. I think there's a little green in my black, but that's okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, so you can see that the flower used to be, let's see, white. And I've now successfully custom colored these little guys. Oh, I gotta get rid of that thing, whatever. The little extra piece that I didn't quite cut off. And I think I'm gonna just kind of tuck it in, like here, in my, just behind that bel canto flower. little bit of my Fabri-Tac glue. It's behaving tonight. There we go. I probably should dry this too. Like, you probably do want to dry it just after you color it, but it's not a big deal. Excuse me, guys. Oops. And this time I'm just going to make a bow. I think I'm not going to need to tie it around the tag or anything like that. And sometimes when you're short on ribbon, this is always a great idea, just to make a bow and just tuck it in amongst your flowers. And I think I might just kind of put him in here. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so far so good. And I can just kind of trim off the bottom of this little paper guy here. And like I said, I'm just going to do kind of like a little banner. Just like that. Can you see? Yeah. So, good. All right. And then we can tuck in our little tag coming up here. But I think, you know what? I think we might need to add a couple more of our little flowers. Here. Huh. Christina has Prima committed to memory. That's awesome. I do too. I used to have things memorized from the 2007 catalog. Crazy is that? I need more brain room though, so I'm trying to get all that out of my head. Alright, I'm just adding another little rose down there, and I'm even considering maybe putting another one of these guys like right in here too. I think that would look super cute, and then I'll be done, okay? Because I could just keep adding to these tags and make them weigh like 1,000,000 pounds. But that's the fun of it, right guys? Just layering and adding and having all that fun stuff on here. Alright. I might even add another little leaf down here. I don't know. I think maybe that should be good. What do you guys think? Do you think it needs bling? I don't know. I think it looks okay, right? Yes, it needs bling. Right, we'll add a little bling. Why not? We got the bling. We might as well use it. Let's see. So maybe we'll add like a little circle guy. The gems like down here. Alright. And I'll add one up here, the top corner, like you can kind of see him peeking out from behind the vine. Sparkle, sparkle. Fun. Okay. Ha. Okay, awesome. Woohoo. All right. What next? Ah, yes. I remember. Next, let's see. Either this or this, and I'm not really loving this, so I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use this one. And I actually think I might add, I think I want to add a black strip of paper toward that bottom there. I think that I might want to do that. I have plenty of extra paper, so I don't know. I might just like cut off like 2 inches and just have it be that way. Actually, I'm just going to glue the tag right down to this black paper and then cut it off. How about that? Yeah. Good night, Sue. Thanks for joining us. I know, it gets kind of late for some of us East Coasters, huh? There. I don't know that that's exactly straight, but it's okay. It's perfect. It's fine. All right, and then I think what I'm going to do is I just have some spare lace that I had kind of kicking around, and I don't know, I just thought this was stinking cute, so I think I'm going to, you know, that's what you could do with all your little lace bits and pieces. I know you don't need to hold on to everything, but it's always a good idea just to save them for just something like this, because they just add a little bit of extra pizzazz, right? I love adding, like, anything fabric, I think just looks so stinking cute. So I'm going to let that kind of set for a second, and then I'm going to tie another piece of black ribbon around the middle. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, so I talked to Michael Stevens at Prima, and he said that the next warehouse sale will probably be the beginning of November. Right now, the problem is that the weather is about 100 degrees there in California, and the last time they had it, it was about that temperature, and people had a really, really hard time waiting to get in. Like, everybody was waiting in line and shopping, and it was just too much. So they're hoping to do it in November for you guys so that it's not so hot. Okay, so far so good. We got a little bit of lace danglies down here, a little bit of ribbon so far. Oh my gosh. It's coming together so beautifully. Now I wanted to use another word that, I don't know if it'll fit. These are just like little word stamps that Prima came out with. Like, they say, where's the packaging? I just took it off the packaging. Like, it says gorgeous and pretty and beautiful and happy. And I was like, oh my gosh, Prima totally made stamps just for me. They did. No, I'm just kidding. And I think these are fun. So I might use that. I don't know. I think that would be cool. On my other one, I used Cherish, but I can't find that stinking stamp. I don't know where it is. See, what happens is that I actually got it organized, and now I can't find anything. Yeah, my whole scrap area is now pretty much cleaned out and looking good, and I can't find a stinking thing. Yeah, I don't know if this will fit on here very well. Maybe I'll have to do a smaller word. Like, we have other little small stamps that I think... I'm always looking for small little words. This one says beautiful, and it's kind of cursive-y. Cursive. Let me see. Oh yeah, that'll work. That's totally fine. And I think I'm just going to skip the embossing part right now. I think I'm just going to use my Skittle Stays On. It's not going to look as awesome, but good enough. Oh yeah, that's totally crooked. It looks terrible. Was it my first day stamping or something? Yes. No, it's not. It looks like it is, though. But that's okay. I'm not feeling great today, so I'm just gonna. That's just how it's gonna have to be. Right, girls? But I was like bound and determined to come here and do this because I want to have fun with you. Alright, where's another one of them canters? Oh, where's that other piece Oh, here it is. Ooh. But then I feel like it needs more pink or something. Ah, who cares? We can add pink to a line. Okay, that looks fine. So, from that big flower, remember we took it apart and I just used the top half of it and made that flower just go a little bit further. And of course, I have some leaves to add. Goodness gracious. Can you guys hear them playing the guitar upstairs? Yeah, they're not really playing that well. I'll tell you that. Crazy kids. Sorry for all the noise. I'm sure they're not even thinking about what they're doing up there. Okay. Now normally I add leaves on last, but I'm just adding them because I can. And what I think I'm gonna do is maybe I'll take this guy apart because he's got a little bit of pink on him. I could always color him too. No, I don't want to do that. No, it didn't look good. At least I didn't think it did, but I don't know. Alright, maybe I can just, I guess I just have to keep this kind of monochromatic, huh? Bye, Juliana. Aw. Thanks for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys can always watch again later if you want to. Should I put a little bit more spriggage? Oh my gosh. Why not? What do you think? Oh my gosh, yes, let's do it. And I'm just going to keep it white. What the heck? This is going to be my monochromatic tag of the night. Because I kind of think it looks elegant that way. What do you guys think? All right. So that's it for this one. I'm just going to punch my hole now. I think it looks super cute. All right. Let's see. I think we have one more left. We have one more left. And I think, wait a minute. Oh, I have this one. You know what? I'm going to bring this one back out that I said I didn't like earlier. Because I just saw something really cool that I want to do. I want to, from the stamp set, I think I want to take some of these, I want to stamp some of these hummingbirds. And I want to stamp these like cool, like little spriggy things. And I think that, I'm going to show you how to stamp with, I'm going to stamp with the gelato. So I'm going to just rub the gelato right direct to the stamp. Okay. I'm actually going to stamp in green, I think. And I got to be honest, I've never tried the gelato on the cling stamp before. So I don't know how it's going to work. Oh, okay, it's kind of light. You can't really see it. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, that's okay. We will switch. We're going to switch to black. Where's my, oh, I guess I don't have any paper towels, so I'm just going to use my jeans. Yep. There we go. I think the black's going to work much better for you guys to see. I squirt it with just a little bit of water because it just gives a little bit of a watercolor look. Ah, much better. Now you can really see it. Pretty cool. I'm going to stamp it a couple more times. So we kind of get this cool effect. All right. You don't need a lot of water. I'm literally just misting it. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm kind of surprised by my stamping abilities. Huh? Pretty cool, huh? Now I don't even want to put anything on it. Now I just want to like have it just be this. Because I think that just looks kind of cool. We'll add some. We'll add some. Let me dry it off first. All right. Where's that little flower I took apart before? Ah, here it is. So I'm thinking I might put the flower here. Like that. That. And maybe inside. Ugh, I think that's too big. How about this little one? How about this one? Maybe put a little... I'm taking that bow off that trinket. And maybe I'll have it hang down there. And add a couple of leaves. See, I didn't want to cover this up because it's so cool, but... So, I'm going to have stuff maybe hang off the side or something. Maybe we can even put that center back in there. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to glue my flower back together after I took it apart. Alright. So far it's kind of looking cool. This may be the simplest tag I make all night because I just don't even want to cover up all my stamping because I think that that looks kind of cute. So maybe I will just, punch a hole in my tag. Top. I gotta think about this. I really like it. And you know, I don't even have to make a bow either. I'm just gonna maybe just tie it. Just tie a little knot. And then we could have a little something hanging down here. That would be kind of cute. Yeah, I think I like that guy there. And then I'll add a couple sprinkles. Simple. Oh, yes. Just a super simple tag. But, oops, the glue's not quite dry yet. But I really like the stamped effect, so I kind of wanted to show that off a little bit more. That's really not what I expected to do. Yes, I gave it a haircut. Yeah, do you guys like that? It's pretty simple and cool, but that's got like a fun little bit of stamping. I'm telling you, this stamp set I love. So it's really kind of shining through. It's coming through for me tonight. Let's see, what time is it? 10:34. Do we have time to do just one more? Maybe we could just do one more quick one. What do you guys think? Yes? Okay. All right. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I got my little punches. I'm going to put those together. Oops, I should be doing this on my cutting mat. My dirty, nasty cutting mat. Show that paper. Okay. And let's see, what do we got left? What do we got left? All right. And do some, oh, remember those little words I was showing you? Where did they go? Where did they go? Oh my gosh, here they are. I think that I'm going to stamp that on a scrap piece, like to go across here. And I think I'm going to do it pink. Like, I want to just kind of trim off a little piece of pink paper and go in that middle. Let's see, maybe about a ½ an inch or so, like that, kind of going across the circles. And then I'm going to stamp my word on here. Let's see. So I'll just go with this straight up stays on. Uh-oh, this is a little crooked. Hold on. There we go. Uh-oh, my stays on is a little juicy. But it'll still stamp okay. Sometimes when you jam it into your juicy ink pad, things don't turn out so good. Alright, I'm just going to batter this up a little. So I'm just going to cut out a couple notches around that word. It's not really even. Hold on a second. I gotta trim a little bit more off. Okay. It says gorgeous. Just like you guys. You're all gorgeous. Alright. Oh, I didn't even use... Hold on. Oh my gosh. You can tell my brain's not working right tonight. I didn't even use these Shabby Chic Treasures. Oh my gosh. Look at the set. Yeah, it's a frame. It's got some hearts. I'm totally going to use that on here and put the word gorgeous in the middle. That's what I'm going to do. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to color this resin with gelato. I'm going to do some black gelatoing on here. And I'm just going to take my finger and just get it in all those little crevices and creases and everything. The best I can. If I can't reach in all of them, you can always grab a paintbrush and really... Oh yeah, the paintbrush works so much better. And just really get it in there. Oh gosh. This is probably one of my favorite things to do with these. Is custom color your stuff. So I'm just really getting in those grooves. My gosh, I'm so glad I did this last tag because I totally almost forgot to use this resin, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what a shame. Now, once this dries, it'll be permanent. It won't come off, okay? And it won't take long to dry either. It really does go very quickly, okay? So now I'm going to add that to my tag. Oh, that looks so much better. All right. Let's do that right. What is that? Let's stick that right in the center here. Oh, there we go. It's still kind of wet, so I'm really trying not to touch it too much because it does come off under my fingers a little bit. How's that look? Can you guys see the detail on that? I don't know, but... And now I can go back once it's glued on too, and I can take the brush and just kind of do along the sides too if I want to, but I'm pretty happy with that. And now I'm going to add the word gorgeous to the middle. Yes! Let's do it. Okay. I'm going to gather up some of my... Oh! Almost lost you again. Gather up some of my leftovers. Right here. Excuse me. So I think it would be super cute. Use a couple of these little roses. Oh, I'm gonna put this one up here. Wait a minute, where do I want him? I'm gonna take this flower apart. Oh, so sorry, you guys. Oh. I'm gonna add a little. I'm gonna add. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. All right, we're just gonna glue these guys down. And then I still have a couple little leaves on this guy, and you know what? I might just chop them off and use them. I'm gonna cut. Oops! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna color these real quick, and then use these for this tag. And I gotta wash this brush off. Oh my gosh! Using my jeans again. Easy. So easy. So I think I'm gonna just kind of add these little guys in here. Oh jeez, I can't seem to get that one to look right. Okay. I will get it to work. Yes. Alright, just like that. Yes. So I think that looks kind of cool, but I think it still needs a little bit more love. So, you know, I'll continue to fuss with this and keep working on this and get it to look the way I want it to, but I don't know, I really love it. I think that black frame looks so cool. I don't know, I just feel like that was just a great idea. That was a great idea I just came up with. Maybe we'll move these around a little bit. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I don't care. I'm going to add flowers. That's what I do. Do you ever find like you can't stop adding flowers sometimes? Oh, it's kind of crazy. You just want to keep going and going. But that's pretty cute. So it's a gorgeous little black framed tag, and I'm trying not to touch it too much because it really needs to set and dry and all that business. But that's it. So, oh my gosh, this is such a huge mess. So we've got that. We've got our other tags that we made tonight. I think they all kind of came out cute. I really want to get rid of this mat right now because it's got stuff all over it. So we did a pretty good job, right, guys? Thanks for hanging in with me tonight. And I'll just put these out so you can see. I actually made 7 tags, so that's pretty good. With different ideas, you got to see some different stamping and some cool stuff. I'd love to add glitter to the edges of the flowers for bling. That's a great idea, Desiree. Oh, I also wanted to tell you guys, I'm going to pan up now. I also wanted to tell you guys that next week I'm going to be in Danbury, Connecticut, teaching for Lasting Memories at Lasting Memories Crop. And you can go to my blog, meandmymaryjanes.blogspot.com, and find out more information. If any of you guys are local or you want to stop by and take some classes, I have some spots left. And if you want, I'll just give you a quick lowdown of what we're making for that. We have some cute little, we're going to do a cute little house project with the pages inside. Okay, and you can kind of pick and choose your own colors. So if you like pink or blue, okay, and we're using Zephyr, so there's lots of fun stuff going on with that. And then we've got, and this is the flower book project, the flower pot project. So remember I told you guys I was going to take a coffee cup album and make it into a flower pot? So I'm teaching that, and I'm also teaching this up in Cornwall, Ontario at Auntie M's in Canada the following weekend. And here are the pages inside. Too cute, huh? So just some fun little inclusion pages in there. Too fun, right? So I've got that, and then I've got, this layout class I'm doing. Yes, using tea time. That's my mom, the boys. She's my favorite subject. And then here's a crafts and layout I'm going to be making. Awesome. Cool. Yes. So, I don't know. So if you guys are like close by, I think, it's close. It's really on the border of New York and Connecticut, so it's really kind of New York, like lower New York. So anyone from New York City or New Jersey or Pennsylvania, anywhere around there, you guys can come. So you can go to my blog and see all that information. Don't forget to check out the Art Venture event information on Facebook with Prima. Really cool event if you guys want to look into doing something really fun. And then, like I said, I'll be at Auntie M's in Cornwall, Ontario, October 20th. Right, Emma? Oh! Okay, she's ignoring me. Who is the winner? Who's the winner, Jamie? Oh gosh, Jamie doesn't want to pick. Oh, you're welcome, Michael. True Divine Hand is our winner for tonight on the chat. Every week we pick a winner from the chat. It's just somebody who likes to talk and ask questions and contribute, and we've had winners over the past we've been doing this almost 3 years. So we love giving away prizes and having winners and have everybody so excited. So congrats. Emma, thank you. I'm coming the 19th to Cornwall, Ontario. Some really cool classes. I wish I could show you the samples, but I already mailed them to Emma. So, sorry, Emma. We are trying. We do try. Okay, I'm going to turn off the record now because nobody wants to watch me babble or whatever. So thank you everyone for coming.